Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, my friends. This is, of course, the one and the only MRC show that never ends. Welcome to the season finale here, Tier 0, under the lights in Abu Dhabi do. And we have got a championship showdown to bring you this evening on this very dark, very dingy Thursday evening here, well, especially from the northeast, anyhow, of England. Martin says wet race. Let's see if it happens. That'll be interesting. We have got, as I mentioned, the championship on the line here, Tier 0. We have got the man from Tier Germany, Saviour, multiple MRC champion. He is only 1 point behind a man who has been absolutely on fire this evening, Armour Red. They are only 1 point difference coming into here. So, how's it going to play out? Well, we have 80 minutes of qualifying, plus 29 laps under the lights here in Abu Dhabi, and I am not alone here as well this evening. I have a man on track, my pit lane reporter, the man who is now on stream in the pink and the blue, Mr. Blowhole Bailey himself. I badly timed that introduction because you're about to start a flying lap, so I do apologise, my friend, but welcome. Thank you for joining me.
No, thanks for having me. You're right, this is going to be a hell of a title decider between two MRC multiple time champions, both of them. They're bloodthirsty for titles, and it's good to see that despite many successes over many moons, that neither of them wants to give up on fighting for more.
Absolutely.
Lucky devils.
Yeah, I know, I agree.
And if last night's Tier 3 is anything to go by for a title fight that we have between GTS Drag King, who's in this race, and of course Nels,
who's also in this race.
Yeah, exactly. Then if that's anything to go by, then tonight will be it'll be one for the records, of course.
Yeah.
But there's already the 100-meter board, and the chicane is already gone, so the game's maybe being played by some. But nevertheless, hopefully it stays clean for all on track.
Yeah, it looks like the 150 had gone as well, judging by that, but you're right. Lucas, welcome as well to MRC. We've got Mr. Zombie, A. I'm not going to do that again.
Zombie.
But you did it better. Newcomer, of course, to MRC. Fantastic to see you on track straight away, my friend. Awesome stuff. Seb with a 25.3 sets the opening lap of this qualifying session. Welcome everybody to the YouTube chat while we are busy. Ashley, Net as well. Plumlas for me tonight. Back is still stuck. Best of luck, my friend. FXX, could you give me your Discord, what you are in this, because I'm not sure who you are, my friend. Mr. Hill said it's wet. Don't know how, but let's see.
Must be the sweat.
Yeah, I think that probably is. It's probably the water. That one. Yes, Mr. Monster, it is and Ashley says you're pulling the multitasking duty tonight. You are.
Copy.
Copy. It
question?
Is.
Must be the comms question.
Wrong team. Mr. Hill says, look at that lovely logo. You are correct, Mr. Hills. You have been very hard at work redesigning and updating and refreshing, of course, the MRC graphics for us last few days, and they look superb. So yeah, we are looking at this. Ashley says you need to abandon ABS Monster. I have just done it on Monday evening, and it was hard work, but good fun, must I admit.
You did well, my friend, considering, you're not used to running ABS.
No.
I think you did a perfectly good job. Well done.
Yeah, it was hard work, especially when the tyres were 24 laps old. It was not fun, but I enjoyed it. I really, really enjoyed it, and it was always something I was scared of doing. And I was, Polsky, what a lap. Just beats his teammate as well.
Do you want me to talk you through a lap of the circuit? I'm just about to start one.
Oh, yes, please. Where are you? There you are, Mr. Bay. Let's go on board with you, my friend.
Okay,
let's please do.
Final corner. Take it nice and wide. Edge down towards turn 1. Use a bit of battery. Break at the 100-meter board if it's there. If not, there's a little crane on the right. Don't take too much curb on the exit. It will chew you up and spit you out. Same goes for 2 and 3. Long, fast, flat out corners, as is 4. Don't take too much curb, don't be too greedy. Brake at the start of the final curb. Don't turn in too early, and then just clip that curb. Let the car lazily go out wide. And then, this is the weird part of the track. So you've got DRS all the way down here, very long straight. The straight at 2 points gets narrower, so we've gone past 1 point, and here it does again. Brake on the 130 point, roughly there. No brake point there to help me, but I somehow stopped it. These curbs are huge in the chicane. If you hit them hard, you go flying, like Hulkenberg did once, and he was hanging like a cow, as he once said, in the Renault. The second DRS straight, clip the inside here to cut the line, brake at the 50-metre board, throw it in as hard as you dare, get on the throttle as early as you can, hope you don't understeer too much like I did, avoid that exit curve, it's bigger than you think, cut the inside there, and brake as soon as you get off that right-hand curb, take as much inside curb on all of these sections into the hotel as you can, try and keep the steerings at one angle for this double left-hander there like that, and you will be much smoother. And then from here it's flat out through the penultimate corner, brake just before the white line for the pit entry, inside curb, dash of EOS, and across the line.
Yeah, very similar to your first lap, my friend, but lovely. I think that, honestly, what you've just done is an MRC first. An on-board lap with the man on board driving the lap. Beautifully done.
I think we need to do many more.
I enjoyed that. That was good, especially for when we do have driver comps. That was fantastic. So let's have a quick look. Scottish Marv looking for the championship battle. Absolutely 1 point separating Armour, who is currently in third. Quite a few, well, 4/10ths back from Xavier, who sets the pace on a 23.199 after his first run. It's a bit of a gap. Rassam up there in second as well, but Xavier has a nice little gap, of course. So let's have a look. So it actually says who's going for the who's going to be tribute to beat 24 lap of Well and Hearts. That is an interesting one. We'll see. I don't think people are that silly.
We need multiple safety cars like we had on Monday for that to happen realistically, I think. Otherwise, punctures would happen.
Yeah, punctures could, yeah.
Nevertheless, it was a very impressive feat.
It wasn't by choice, as you know.
No, I was very much bullying you, like, keep going, Mark.
Yeah,
don't stop.
Yourself and my you are former teammate and my now former teammate, and yeah, definitely pushed me into that one a bit. Single Track's having a bit of a spun out the last corner. But let's have a look back at Mr. Grand Prix, the zombie. He is on a fast lap. Only the music knowledge are going to get that one, I think.
that was good. I liked it.
Although I really like the Bad Wolves version of Zombie. It's a bit more metally, and for some reason I quite like it, even though I'm not into metal music. I quite like it.
Oh, fair play.
Yeah. He is coming to the end of the lap, and as you said, Chris, especially that final sector, we have the long left-hander at the end of the second DRS straight. Can understeer through there, get on the power as much as you can, and Zombie sets a 125.7. Yeah, it's one of those that the rear can also step out on you a little bit, and then the hotel section, that bit right under the hotel, you're right, you want to keep as a steering angle as much as you can. But also that second part, the track falls away from you as well, and it's easy to understeer, then get a snap of oversteer as well. So trying to balance the throttle, the inputs, it's very difficult work. Do that, but GTS setting a purple first sector. He has got clear track ahead. There is a Kicksauber ahead, but he's using a little bit of a technique I found. He's been watching a few online videos to try to get two wheels off track, where apparently it can be a little bit of a kick on the exit of the chicane. Let's have a look through his second sector. Is he going to be up at the cut? See, he's half a second up. This could close in on Xavier, who is also on his second flying lap. We will cut back to him very soon. Let's have a look at GTS. He's coming into the hotel section. A little bit of a lock-up in the right-hander. Doesn't take a wider line. There's some through there. Nice feather in the throttle. Gets the power down nice and neat. Using a little bit more battery. Not a lot left, which you don't need at this point of the lap. Final corners right on board. Doesn't run too wide. Short run to the line. And it's pole position ahead of Xavier, who has abandoned his lap. Interesting.
23.0 is a fantastic time.
It's a very quick lap, isn't it? Really is. Lando Boris, good evening, my friend. He said I feel a bit slow. Can't wait to take my wheel to the new year and start dropping the assists off. Absolutely. You have a point to prove against your brothers, and I cannot wait until you show them how it is done. So best of luck to you, my friend. Let's have a look. Colin in the Red Bull. And Scottish Mav's going to learn the he's going to learn the manual gears in the off season. Honestly, manual gears is. Do you have a Scottish Mav? I want to know if you have a racing wheel or if you're on controller, because it's wow. What a lap from Colin! Wow, 23.12. What a fantastic lap that is into second place. Saviour. That's superb lap, brilliant lap. Saviour going again. He abandoned the first lap. Let's have a look. He is a 10th, nearly 2/10 up in the first sector alone. He may get a distant tow from the car. From you.
Get away from my rear end, you German pesky man.
It certainly is. Scottish Mav, yeah, you are on wheel. Honestly, on the wheel with the flappy paddles on the back of the wheel, it's so easy. And you'll find so much more control. You'll be able to brake later, accelerate smoother, and it will just give you more control. It is a lovely thing having manual gears, I must admit. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. Saviour nearly a quarter of a second up through the second sector, nice and neat, through the long left-hander. That is turn number 9. Let's have a look into the hotel section. A little bit of understeer, and the final part into turn 12. Let's have a look through the hotel, using quite a bit of track, using 4th gear as well. I've seen some drivers use 3rd, some prefer 4th flat out. I would say through turn 15, turn 16, final corner, a little bit of understeer, misses the apex slightly. Is this going to be quick enough? It's 22s we're in now. Wow, gauntlet thrown. Where is this championship rival? Armour's coming across the line. Oh, still 3rd, but I tell you what, that's only just over a 10th difference. Oh, this is wow. So about 2/10 separate the top 5 as we speak, and just over that, Rassam as well in 6th. Chris, come on, mate, get your finger out.
Yeah, sorry. I went really balls deep into the chicane at the end of the first DRS straight, and decided at that point, you know, let's just abort. I was 2/10 up before that, which is really annoying.
It is.
You know, we move. We
certainly do, my friend. We certainly do.
So put some new rubbers on the wagon, and wagons roll.
Absolutely. G-Star's just pitted. He's actually in 9th. A great lap from him at 24.1 from G-Star, just ahead of Vukas, but that's a really good lap from him. Loppy in... I don't know, no, he's on a slow down lap. Mr. Steve-O is about to start. And he's going to the pits.
Steve-O, my good teammate in both Tier 1 and Tier 0.
Absolutely. So, Mr. Smith, let's have a look in the beautiful Ferrari.
He's just gone past me on the pit exit.
Yep, so useful for him. So he's not going to hamper him, but he doesn't want yourself coming ahead. Oh my goodness me! Martin has said that all the main braking boards have been destroyed. That is. They have.
I think that should be punishable by removal of reproductive organs.
Wow.
That should be the punishment for removing brake boards.
Yeah. It's not ideal at all. We can see that we're on board really looking at Smith, and that braking into the chicane, turn number 6. Yeah, that's
it's impossible. To brake there is going to be very difficult.
It certainly is. But Smith having a good lap so far. This could put him up ahead of Seb Mail as it stands. But let's have a look through the final sector as he comes into it now. Nice and neat from the South African. And the hotel doesn't go as wide as some, up to 4th for the stability. Runs wide though, but doesn't invalidate, more importantly, through the final 2 corners. And run towards the line. It is a good improvement. He does jump above Semel and Dumas Hornet as well. Maverick Mustang, our newest commentator, or one of our new commentators, having a go this evening, coming through the final corner, and he does improve but stays 18th at this point, moves ahead of Zombie. Vans, our Frenchman, where is he going to be? Yeah, Martin says it's not accidental. Yeah, we had this on Tier 1 qualifying. Oh, Vans got it very wrong. Yeah, we had this in Tier 1 qualifying, didn't we, Chris? And where the brake boards were gone, hopefully someone will admit to it. Because you have to go quite a way off. You know, it's not one where you have 2 wheels on the side of the track, but it's quite noticeable. Pardon me. Where you are with that. So sorry, I didn't realize you were on a lap. I shall leave you be. Much apologies. But Lucas as well, one of our new joiners, running well, currently in 11th. Let's have a look through. Slightly down through his first sector time. I think he's done a fast lap, so he'll be on his way down. Let's have a look at Nels in the Hasselmobile. Sternberg up in 8th. That's fantastic from Sternberg. What a man who's come on very well this season. Joined us at the beginning of the season, Sternberg, and he has come on leaps and bounds. To everybody who is watching who is not a member of MRC, please do join us. There will be a new link posted in our bio after this race, so please do check us out later on this evening, and please do join us. We do offer driver coaching, and we encourage everybody to improve but also do what they are comfortable with. We do have these 5 tiers. Tier 0, of course, 0 assists, down to Tier 4, which allows automatic gears, traction control, ABS, and the racing line as well. So do what you feel comfortable with, and we do, as I say, encourage you to improve throughout your time with us, and the driver coaching is one of our things that we do offer. Let's have a look. We're going to keep on with Nels towards the end of the lap, but we've only got a few seconds left of this final qualifying session of the season. And then we will see. Xavier has started a lap. The man 1 point behind Nels in 7th. So Armour out lap. Is he going to get across the air? It is 20 seconds left. He is fine. But he pits. Armour pits. And he is bailed on this one. That gives Xavier a run at the pole position time. Let's keep an eye on him. Let's watch him through the lap. Most people on a lap, few drivers in the pits. The timer is about to hit 0 as it suddenly does. Let's have a look. What is it? How is this going to work for Xavier? Of course, track position not the most important through here. Rassam up into 2nd place. Drops Armour, the championship leader, down to 4th. Xavier slightly up on his sector time. Just over half a tenth. Currently provisional pole. GTS is also on a lap. I think he's coming to the end of his lap. Stays 3rd, GTS. Tier 3 Champione. He'll be moving up to Tier 1 next season. Xavier coming through the final 2 corners. Flat out through 15, 16. Gets the brake in nice. Hits the inside curve. Uses all of the track. Is it going to be an improvement? It is an improvement. Xavier in pole position. Colin. It's up to 3rd as well. Pushes Armour down to 5th. What about Polski's invalidated? Nels, where's he coming? He's invalidated as well. Chris, you're in 8th. Good luck, my friend. Sternberg coming to the final corner. Stays 10th. What about Kaiser Soze? He has finished his lap as well. So there we are, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm not happy with that lap personally. A low 23 is the minimum I was expecting, and yeah, that's a move. I'm not happy, but you know, it's fine. As you said, track position isn't everything at the start. There's different strategies that one can take, and
Absolutely.
there are overtaking opportunities, and because there are overtaking opportunities, there are chaos opportunities, which can go both ways. So, you know, we can see how this goes. But crucially for the title fight, Xavier P1 and Armour P5, that is, it's not over by any means, but for Armour, he's going to have to dig deep, especially with Xavier on the pole. Yeah. It'll be tough.
Yeah, it certainly will. It certainly will. It's a long race, 29 laps, and we have seen, of course, in these races, safety car can come out. The little stoppages can happen, and it just throws the championship up in the air. The strategy is up in the air. But let's have a look. The final grid of the season. Xavier currently is pole position, 2nd in the championship with Rassam in 2nd, Colin in 3rd, GTS in 4th, Armour championship leader in 5th, Polski 6th, Nels in 7th, Mr. Bailey himself in 8th, ahead of G-Star 9th, Sternberg in 10th, Kaiser Soze 11th, ahead of Dumas Hornet. The Bossman single track is 13th with Lucas in 14th. Floppy Loppy in 15th ahead of Smith 16th. Then Seb 17th, Maverick 18th, Zombie 19th, and Vans did not set a lap time. He will be in 20th. So we have a little bit of a breather. for a moment. And yeah, let's have a look. I mean, we talked about the championship. There is only 1 point in it. And, you know, it's been a very, very interesting season. We have had all of the... Xavier missed one race. But he only finds himself 1 point behind. Let me work this out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 race wins this season in Tier 0, which has dragged him back up. Very consistent from both him and Armour. But those extra points just really helped him, haven't they, to keep that gap up. So only Brazil that he missed. I say 1 point the difference. The constructors is still open as well. Williams need a fantastic result. They are 38 points behind the McLaren boys, so that'll be interesting as well. Xavier up there and see how they go on this evening. Let's have a look to all of you in the YouTube chat, all 22 of you watching. Fantastic to have you. Thank you so much. Please do hit the thumbs up, like button. It does help. So let's have a look. Ashley and Scottish Maverick, yeah, and Lando, you've been very active. Lovely to have you with us, boys. Let's have. I'm just going to quickly read down. Yeah, absolutely. There you are. Yeah. Yeah, Ashley remembers me talking about Isaac and that running from room to room, but the brothers running room to room to help each other out. That was yeah. So it's great that we've got you, Mr. E17 is with us in the chat. Good evening, my friend. You can't wait to have you back racing with us.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have B17, the man, the myth, the legend that is Carl, back in the racing. We'll be welcomed every single day of the week. So you know what to do, good sir. You're good friends with our man Suze, and you still got me on Instagram if I remember rightly. So feel free to drop us a DM. We'll get you back in the fold, my friend.
110%, yeah, absolutely. So as I say, folks, please do hit the thumbs up, like button, all of you watching, especially while we're in this 5-minute break. And actually, that's Chris, to be honest, you know, yourself and I, we've been looking at the new season. Mr. Hills has been dropping a few little hints as well in the Discord today. Should we do the drop? Should we just tell everybody, the wider audience, of what's happening? I think we should, shouldn't we?
Well, what I can tell you is there's going to be some racing, there'll be some cars on track, there'll be some tracks from the real-life calendar of F1, some of which will be on the same weekend as some races, and some will be just where we feel like it. Dare I say much more? I think I've told plenty, don't you?
Yeah, it's a good little opener. But you're right, yes. So, yeah, there were a lot that towards the end of next season, yes, there will be tracks that match up with the real life F1, like we've tried to do this season. In the off season, though, we have got a brand new Winter Series mini championship for you all, folks. So that is going to be. It's well, not quite in the pipeline, but it's not far off. Just finalising the little details, crossing the T's, dotting the I's. That will start next week, of course, where we'll have many drivers on track to keep you all entertained over the festive season. And then, between Christmas and New Year, we are going to drop, of course, the hilarious, I should say, very informative, but very hilarious team draw that we have for season 19, and it'll be myself, Mr. Bailey, Mr. Pratt, as Baby Hornet, will be with us, and hopefully the boss man, Mr. Hills, will be joining us as well for
details
that.
To be confirmed. Details to be confirmed still.
It is. Just the finalisation, but that will be between Christmas and New Year for you all. And the season 19 of MRC will begin on the 5th of January 2026, Monday evening, with the Tier 2 boys taking... Should we give them the track that we're going to race at, the season opener yet, or should we leave them?
Oh, I've forgotten what it was. Oh, what a shame. I can't tell if I've forgotten.
I know.
I hate it when that happens.
It's terrible, isn't it? But, well, to be fair, perfect timing. We have the formation lap.
Oh, just look at that. We'll have to save it for another day.
I can't believe that happened.
Oh, isn't it just sod's law that that's happened?
It is. It's crazy, isn't it? Well, interesting tyre strategy. This is helping you, Mr. Big. You get the inside knowledge that I have to give to our viewers. Ashley said, yeah, keep it a surprise. So, okay, we'll do it.
It won't be surprised very long, good sir. Do not worry, Ashley. We will announce in good detail, in good time.
Absolutely. Now then, only one driver, Mr. Bailey, and our lovely audience, is starting on the hard compound tyres, and that is Vans in 20th. Every driver starting on the mediums. That's incredible.
Indeed.
I don't think I've seen that before. I don't think I've seen so many drivers. They normally have 2, 3 sometimes, but 19 drivers, wow.
It's weird. I think it's probably a lot of people. The medium tyre is rapid, but it does not last.
No, I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the chat. Isaac's just cleared up. He did actually run into Josh's room at one point and do his quality lap for him. Oh, that's killed me.
Wow.
Wow, unbelievable. He did say he was joking. I know he was, but that's class.
I'm not sure which one should be proud or insulted, but well done either way, whichever one of you is happy. I'm not sure which one of you is, but...
And Lando's turned around, I knew you two were cheating to beat me. Oh, brilliant. He's definitely shouting to Mummy and Daddy to say they're cheating.
One of those Mullins brothers is a Chelsea fan, and as a Leeds United fan, I'd like to say hello to you, and I hope you have had a lovely, lovely day after yesterday's game.
Yeah, a little bit of kicky ball chat for you all there, folks. Notorious has said he'll be disappointed if you were not on the podium, Chris, so no pressure.
Oh, Notorious, my friends. I will too, and I think we're going to be disappointed because... there we go. I finally ghosted. Happy days. I'm not feeling 100% today, but we move. It's going to be fine.
It is. Only 8 likes, so come on, folks. 24, you hit the like button.
Let's go.
As we have got everybody on the grid for the final time this season. Come on, championship on the brink. 3, 4, 5 red lights. Tier 0, season 18. Let's go racing! It's a great start from Saviour off the pole position line. Rassam, good start as well. Is he going to challenge into turn 1? Has a think on the outside. Saviour goes to the wide and Rassam's got the inside line. Rassam's looking through turn 2 side by side with Saviour. Saviour gets it through turn 3. Colin through turn 4. Chris, what a start from you. Up to 6.
Not bad, eh?
That's why that was, I think it was, I'm up to 5th, 4th now. For Rassam, he is, for Armour. He is pushing through. A little bit of contact with GTS. Looking
Through goes Bailey!
Bailey into
What a start!
Wow!
I
But look
cannot
at this
believe
ahead.
that.
Rassam having a look at Saviour as well into the chicane, into turn 6. Is he going to be late on the brakes? Locks up, spins! Rassam locks the rear. Oh no, Rassam! Oh, Saviour left him room. Oh my goodness. How was Bailey in 3rd? How on earth?
8 to 3rd on the first lap. I will be clipping that for later.
I can imagine him pushing
one more.
Colin as well. He's trying to get through on Colin. He's going to try to switch back. Can't quite make it through there. Colin just hangs on to 2nd place, but blows all over the back, trying to sneaky move. Sneaky, my man. But looking at this Saviour.
My heart's racing after that start.
Oh, so is mine.
Wow. Notorious may have had a point.
Yeah, Notorious has called it. Notorious, you are picking my lottery numbers, my friend. Because we have you on this tomorrow. You need to pick my numbers. So let's have everybody in. DRS single track Sternberg. Difficult start for them. Dropped 9 or 7 places down to the back of the grid. Vans up 3. Looking at those on the left hand side. A few drivers up 3 and 2 places. Rassam. Oh, difficult for you, Rassam. Very unlucky. But head down. Long way to go, a long race this one, but our championship leader, we are here with him in 4th place. Not enough, he has to win this evening. It is an all-out battle for the win this evening. And Armour sitting there in 4th, struggling, but Colin has got the DRS on Saviour. DRS, of course, 2nd lap is active. Let's get rid of that, and we can have a bit more on track. Colin gets a good run, but Mr. Bailey is there half a second back. Colin with the DRS. Is he going to try and have a look round the outside? Is he close enough? He is not. Saviour very quick in a straight line. We do not look at the deployment, of course, of the battery.
Ooh, Colin, big twitch in the banking there. big twitch.
Yeah,
He held it well, but that could have been curtains from.
Yeah, it certainly could have been, and it doesn't really give what's happening there. Dumas Hornet having a moment as well. Single Track's had another spin somewhere. It's not been an easy week for Single Track. Had a great race start to season 2. Made a few errors, unfortunately, and it's upsetting to see. But there we are in the start of lap 3. Connor Scott said if Carlsberg did lap 1, that would be it for Mr. Bailey, and absolutely certainly would be. GTS ahead of his teammate Aston Martin's run very, very well so far, 5th and 6th so far. G-Star, the second G-Star is ahead in 5th, and G-Star in 7th. The biggest gap.
Oh, Savior had a big moment at the hairpin and Collins through.
Yeah, he certainly
I think
has
Savior
missed
might
that
have
one.
disconnected.
Oh, has he?
He might have, and I'm not
He
sure.
has. He's left a session.
Yeah, Savior had
Oh,
his car
my
had a
goodness
huge
me.
glitch mid-corner. Huge glitch mid-corner.
Oh no, look at the armors through. Oh, this is not how we wanted to play out with internet connection issues. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's heartbreak. Hopefully Xavier can get back in. He normally can. Fingers crossed. He's dropping, plummeting down the order because of the II mode. Oh my goodness me. Armour now in 3rd. Oh, and I know we
Colin
know
did
what
well to
Steve's
avoid
like.
Xavier in that whole situation. It happened literally. Hamilton Verstappen had the famed last lap, moment where it was literally there, and it's a similar sort of moment where Xavier went on a weird line, and Colin then had to avoid him.
Before he goes.
Nevertheless, hopefully Xavier can rejoin and get back in ASAP, because that would be a killer for the title fight.
Oh, it's heartbreak for him. Heartbreak. Down to 9th now as well. Oh, heartbreak. But Armour there looking pretty in 3rd. And we know Steve. We know what he's like. Absolute sportsman. Great admin. Great advocate for MRC, as which everybody is actually as well. And that's not how he would want to do this. I know he will be upset by it as well. So yeah, let's just see how... Hopefully Xavier can get through. I can't stop the stream, unfortunately, and I know you can't, Chris, but it's heartbreak for him. Fingers crossed he gets back in. Yes, the car still goes now down to 12th. It's disappointing. Really upsetting for him. But a few gaps forming. The biggest gap there, Casey Souza in 8th, is 2.3 behind G-Star in 7th. But yeah, a couple of gaps forming now. Polsky dropped a bit out from his teammate Nels as well. Through on G-Star. Xavier has joined! Hurrah!
There is a Saviour.
There certainly is.
GCS is overtaking Armour for P3.
He has, look at that. Well, on the outside, but
side by
Armour's coming
side.
back at him side by side. Wheel touching.
wheel by
Wow,
wheel.
GTS holds it. Wow.
I'm watching this in my rear view mirror, and I should be looking at Colin, but I'm too busy looking at them fighting. It's real fun.
And there,
a
ladies and
skilled
gents, is
individual.
an advocate for why we encourage people using the rear view mirror.
You miss all the action if you don't
can.
have the rear view mirror.
Yeah, and it does help because if you are defending, you see how close the car is. You know if it is necessary to defend. You know if it's necessary to move early, of course, to properly defend. But otherwise, yeah, you get the action. And then we have my co-commentator giving us even more insight, which is even better. So yeah, a couple of gaps forming further back. Those in dirt, yeah, struggling at this point. Lap 5 of this. It's where the medium tyres start to hurt. Oh, Zombies had a moment out of the hotel section. Very easy to do as well through there. Dumas Hornets had connection issues as well. So Chris struggling this evening. So difficult. Zombies pitted. Hopefully hasn't got too much damage. Fingers crossed to get back on track, as anything can happen. Zombie, keep on going. Single Track was actually 12 seconds off the pace. He's now cut that gap in only a couple of laps to 6 seconds. So Single Track definitely has the pace. We saw it on Monday. Maverick and Dumas Hornet having a ding-dong battle, as well as Chris takes the lead of the race ahead of Colin. Well, you were just sandbagging, weren't you, on Monday?
Far from it. Far from it. I've had a very nice opening stint, and I'm in two minds about what strategy I want to do now.
Yeah, and this goes sort of back to where we were talking, alluded to earlier, where the two-stop strategy is the favourite strategy, whether you go for 2 sets of mediums or 2 sets of hard tyres. Ooh, goes a little bit wide. That could have potentially been a track limit warning, but these top 4, look at them, nose to tail, pulling away from Polsky 2 seconds back now. from this leading four. But yes, the tyre strategy is 2-stop is generally preferred. 1-stop is generally possible. It was done by a few people throughout this week, and yeah, if you get a little stoppage, it's possible to save a little bit of life in the tyres, but it's difficult, I'll be perfectly honest. And Dumas Hard, it's struggling again, but look at GTS, they both got the drag reduction system open, both not a lot of battery left, neither is Chris ahead, but GTS on the inside, into turn 6, gets the move done. But he's
I thought I was going to get a little tap there.
Zombie struggling. It's difficult for you, but don't worry, Zombie, it is. I know you're one of your first races, so keep your head, my friend. And GTS now in second. Tier 3 champion has now been promoted 2 tiers, ladies and gents. One of the very few. I do believe our new Tier 1 champion, Bobo, has done a similar feat a few seasons ago, and he was promoted very quickly to Tier 1 because GTS now putting one of our Tier 1 stalwarts, one of them at the top, Mr. Bailey, as Zombie retires in the pits. Unlucky, my friend, disappointing, so unlucky for you. But yeah, GTS definitely Tier 1 next season. Said Polsky just get a few tenths this lap, but he's got Nels just outside of DRS, then G-Star a little bit further back, Sose dropping in 8th. He's got Rasa for company in 9th, so we're going to leave the top 4 just for now to bring in news of everybody further back. Lucas in 11th ahead of his teammate Xavier, who is back in the car and looking to push on. Now then, let's have a look at those tyre lives. Of course, nobody has pitted yet. Vans, the only driver to start on the hard tyres, in 16th place. He's got Maverick for company, and well, this is where the medium tyres start to just struggle a tiny little bit through this stint. Collins had a moment, some ways battling with armour.
Contact with GTS. In 2 is the chicane.
It looked very close on the timing screen. Hopefully no damage for either. I can see on GTS did not have damage. They get touch with Colin and armour. Colin gets back through. Back into 3rd. These two dropping time side by side through there. Oh, on earth, armour into 3rd place. Gets the car stopped as well. Side by side action with Colin. That's a great little battle, but that's brought Polsky right back into it and dropped these two outside of the DRS from the top 2. Ashley says double hards for a full push. Yeah, probably. I think you're probably right from that one. But you know, we've seen miracles happen. We've seen some people who are fantastic with tyre wear and managing them through certain stints. So you know, it'd be interesting to see who chooses what. As Loppy, the first of the pitches, end of lap 7. He is. Let's keep an eye on the left-hand side of your screen. See what he chooses to pit. Seb Mail as well. Chris, can I get a little bit of feedback? How are your tyres feeling, my friend?
Pretty bad.
Okay.
Pretty bad.
Well, there we are, Ashley. There we are, all our viewers. The medium tyres at this point don't feel good.
I've had better hard-boiled eggs on my face than I've had tyre wear in this race so far.
Okay, that sounds like an insight into your Saturday nights, my friend, so we'll leave it at that
exactly. The QB and hard-boiled eggs are painful. These tyres are painful.
Yeah. Colin and Polsky. Armour had a moment somewhere. Armour had a big moment. We just missed it because Polsky is also through. But Polsky, and look at the gaps now. You can see. Oh, Chris, that was a little bit wide, my friend. What happened to GTS?
I very nearly collected the wall there.
Mr. Bailey bails.
I'm going to try something.
Colin very savage through the final corner as well. Look at this now. Nels has joined the party. Sturberg 3-second penalty. Single track got 10 seconds of speeding in the pit lane as well. So let's keep an eye. G-Star.
Sozi's followed me in.
He has. He should be okay. I think there's enough.
He shouldn't get held up too much.
Xavier is also pitting as well. The man second in the championship. Ashley's chancing undercut. So let's see how the tyre wear goes. But the top 5 now, look at these gaps. The battling has brought Nels right back into all of this. Losing a bit of time down the straight line, running a bit of a higher downforce setup possibly to combat the higher speed corners that we have here in Abu Dhabi. And this is one of those tracks that's, again, set up. It can be quite varied. You go for that stability through the higher speed corners and through the hotel section, where, as we mentioned, the negative camber drops away from you. Just having that extra grip as Armour, wow, squirreling away. He is struggling. I expect a very busy pit lane in the next lap or so. We'll see what the leaders do. Chris is behind Smith, who's also behind Sternberg and Lucas, so there's a little bit of a battle in it to go on there. Let's have a look. Our leader stays out. GTS stays out. Colin in the pits. Polsky in the pits. Armour stays out. Surprised by that. I thought Armour may have pitted. Nels also staying out. Yeah, the choice of Saviour with the undercut. Come on, I know. Saviour just was a little bit further back though, but now he's come up behind. Let's have a look to him all the way down there. He is behind Kaiser Soze, who has also pitted. Getting those hard tyres up to temperature. No easy feat. As Chris has come out ahead. But come out ahead of Colin and importantly got Smith in between and Polsky as well. Polsky on for the medium tyres, so definitely two
Lucas is round.
Oh no!
And the hairpin.
Oh, maybe lock the rears on that one. Oh, difficult, easy to do though, mate. I can honestly say that.
Sternberg with higher wings. It's a bit hard. A bit quicker to catch him than I thought it would be on the straight. Had to duck out of the slipstream quite early. Nevertheless, we have three. See how quickly Colin can get past him.
Yeah, that's good.
Having also pitted for a set of hards.
He certainly did, but hasn't managed to pass him at this point. But I tell you what, Sternberg goes a little bit wide. He's going to have Colin all over the back. Through these gigs, he's going to try the outside, he's going to try to switch back. Can't make it at this point. Sternberg, his medium tyre is crying. Yet Nels, GTS have pitted. Armour still going on. So
Armour's going to try the one stop, isn't he?
I do believe so.
I think from here.
Yep, I think you're right. Yep, he can do it from there. 18 laps on those hards. They'll be okay. It's when you get into the twos, it's horrible. So let's have a look. So we've also got Saviour's pitted. We'll wait to see how this will play out. Going through on Sternberg now, chasing.
The traffic has been killer to get through, so for those guys that have just pitted, I hope for their sake they can clear it quickly, because it's a challenge, to say the least.
Yeah, Smith is just leaving the pit lane. He's going to be close to Seb Mail and single track, but I think he should come out ahead. But the man Sternberg, he had the OS and was flushed past by both of the Aston Martins. Maybe a higher downforce set, as you mentioned, for Sternberg. Hasn't pitted yet. Vans, of course, has not pitted. He's on the hard. So Lucas, Sternberg, and the top two, Rassam Armored, yet to pit. And let's keep an eye on that gap. Chris, 9.8 seconds, closing them down. Surely Rassam Armored going to pit very, very soon.
If they're doing a one stop, they need to go to lap 13. Really, to give themselves the best opportunity. The end of lap 12 is the earliest they can pit. 13 would be about right.
But
so
our race leader is in the pits.
Yeah,
what about Rassam?
So
he continues on.
Still.
No, I think he could do the one stop from there. 18 laps, 17 laps. Yeah, he can do that.
He can do it, but it'll be brick slow at the end.
Mate, it's not 24 laps. He'll be fine.
2 safety cars, Mr. Mark.
Well,
it does help.
Connor Hardy has decided to join the YouTube chat. We'll leave it at that. Mr. H.
Morning, evening, Mr. Connor.
Morning. Where are you racing from?
Abu Dhabi at the moment.
Oh, very nice. I hope it's nice and warmer weather than what I've got.
I'm dragging this train along with me.
Yeah, Colin close, Polsky, GTS as well. Polsky and GTS have actually swapped positions, interestingly, but Polsky medium tyres does have to definitely.
I think Polsky pitted earlier, that might be the factor. The undercut, and he's on the medium tyre now as well. whereas GTS, like the rest of us, is on the hard, so that will be my guess.
Yeah, that was hard to take a couple of laps to get warmed up, 2 to 3 laps to get warmed out. I'm not reading it out, Mr. Hardy. I am not reading that loud. I already got duped by Mr. Hills last week by reading something about the Qatari dish, shall we call it, and I'm not doing that. I'm not falling for that again. Because I had GTS.
It's the trick. It's a trap.
It is a trap. It's a trap. Armour has come out in 7th place behind GTS, and Rassam has pitted. He will drop down the order. Interesting, Sternberg still and Lucas yet to pit off their medium tyres. But Armour,
Rassam's in, yep.
Yeah, he certainly is. Chris Reed takes the lead. This time Polsky in 3rd still. That little train, top 4. Different top 4. But still, nonetheless, a top 4 Armour. Struggling to get through, but Sternberg still continues, so doing a great job. They're in 7th, Xavier up to 8th place right now. 2 places behind Armour, but pitted that bit earlier, and he's still behind Sternberg. Surely he will make short work of that. Polsky GTS swapping positions. You can see that at the top of your screen there, down the DRS straight. That looked like a bit of Aston Martin team orders from there. And look at this, Xavier now is through on Sternberg, so is Nels, so Xavier and Armour. Well, how soon are they going to be together on track? That is going to be key. GTS looking very quick in a straight line. Let's have an eye on... I'm not going to go on board with Armour because that will give away some of his ERS levels. But I tell you what, GTS very, very quick in a straight line.
Oh, Colin, there's just a track there, mate. Come on. Oh, I've got to give the position back. I was going to leave a overtake.
Oh, that's not ideal.
I was got forced off track and had to give a position back because he backed off after he pushed me off.
Trying to do the right thing, I guess.
Yeah, so he needs to give the position back, if I'm honest. He pushed me off, but, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was not very nice, Mr. Colin. I'll be having some words with you later, sir.
Interesting, a lot of drivers do have the stream on in the background. Interesting to see if Colin is one of them. Xavier now is 3 seconds off the back of Armour, who is still stuck behind G-Star in the kicks Albert. Now, what can Xavier do? Actually, he's just gained 3/10 of a second through the first sector, 4/10 of a second through the first sector alone. But 3 lap difference in the tyres. Can Xavier eke them out to the end? Xavier is very good on his tyres, and you know this from McMahon. But I tell you what, Armour's got the DRS. He's side by side with G-Star coming down the main straight. He's got through. Can he hit the break points? What about the exit through the chicane? Can he get a better exit? G-Star's trying to line up a straighter exit. Has Armour got the power? Has he got the battery to try to defend G-Star all over the back? Is G-Star going to try and go on the outside? He certainly is going to sweep on the outside. He's just about ahead. The side by side. This could be key for championship. Armour gives him a little bit of a kick from G-Star. Has to give it up. What side by side racing. Very, very fair as well. But Ben has to drop to 6th. Well, Steve gets through into 5th, and all importantly, he has got that extra man between him and Xavier in that championship fight. As Xavier's gained another few tenths of a second through that middle sector, and that was absolutely key for Armour. While he's getting those hard tyres up to temperature and able to push on now and chase down the top 4. G-Star, of course, medium tyres. Ooh, as Armour got very wide through turn 1, missed his braking point. Very, very wide indeed. He was nearly in the harbour. He was that far off turn 1. Wow. As Atoya said, it was just an incident, Mr. Bailey, that you had with Colin. But I'll leave that. 10th is still sufficient for the title, isn't it? No, actually, there is only 1 point difference between Armour and Xavier. It's pretty much, if Xavier finishes ahead of Armour, Xavier wins the championship. That is how close it is. Bobo says, well, John Xavier didn't deserve it. Yeah, I agree. He did not deserve the internet connection. But I tell you what, let's look ahead because we've got 3 abreast coming down how GTS now takes the lead. Colin from 1st down to 3rd. Chris O made an overtake and now stays in 2nd place. Look at the difference in the tyres though. It's very, very nip and tuck between them. Oh, Colin taking a different line. Oh, he gets 3 seconds as well.
Karma.
Wow.
All the time, you have to leave it space, sir.
And you have to obey the white line, sir. I'm not going to do that either because I've just upset about 3 nations in one. So there we go. Polski's still there in 4th, has managed to catch up. Armour closing in, but G-Star still ahead of Saviour. That gap only 1.4 seconds. G-Star outside of DRS, importantly to Armour, so he can focus on this top 4 ahead. And he is closing for all he's worth. Is he going to be within a second to the DRS line? Don't think he is. He is not this time round. But this is now nip and tuck. This is nail-biting stuff. Notorious laughs at your karma bit. So come on folks, I have no idea how many have hit the like button. Let's have a quick refresh of my page, because this is exciting racing. It's incredible racing. 8! Come on folks, that's terrible. Polski, I think Polski has, yeah, Polski's, he ghosted for a minute, dropped a huge amount of time. Didn't get the DRS either. And Armour's going to sweep around the outside. Yep, Polski, I'm not sure if he had a connection issue. Now Armour is through. Come on, folks, hit the like button. There's only 8 of you. There should be 20 likes on the stream so far. So come on, folks. Please do. This is a championship showdown for the ages at the end of season 18. On these top 4, because Armour only just over a second behind this top 3 battling away. Now we're on 10 likes. At least we finally hit double figures, folks, so come on, keep it going. And one of them was me, so come on, we need a few
Good
more.
Boy.
Oh well, I can multitask just about. Can't do it when I'm racing, but you know.
Why not? You should be able to multitask. You're a real man.
I try. I do my best. As long as I don't spill the rum, it's alright. That's 8th scream, giving wheel 16th fives. Pass actually. Mr. Calvin. Good evening, sir. Good evening. Saviour's through on G-Star. Gets into the DRS, gets through. Nels has to be a bit more patient now. Then what about Saviour? We saw Armour managed to defend against G-Star last time round when he got through, and I think Saviour has got the pace. His hard tyres 8 laps old. G-Star's mediums 8 laps old. He will be feeling the pressure with those. I'm sure a pit stop for G-Star will be incoming. Polski's had to pit again. Of course, he went on the medium tyres for his second stint. Now on the hards for his final stint. He was coming out in 10th. He will be getting the heat into his tyres and pushing on to the end. Lucas 19th. Unlucky, but I'm sure he can go to the end as well. Looking through all these tyres, looking through the field, single track at Seb Mill, the Mercedes boys having a little ding-dong battle for 13th, 14th place. Single track, they both pitted the same lap, a little bit wide there, but he's okay. He still does have that penalty of 10 seconds for speeding in the pit lane, so naughty Mr. Hills. He has got to serve that at the end of the race, unless he pits again. But so far, green flag race.
You had to say it.
Sorry. Well, you know, I haven't cursed anybody.
Prix.
I haven't cursed anybody yet. So, I mean, it wouldn't be me if I didn't. And Bobo says he feels like more drama will come later on. He said nothing. Tough, I've just called you. Johannes, sorry, my friend. Yeah, let's have a look at this.
You can't just pass the blame because you said about the dreaded
words.
Oh,
look at this G-Star. It's under pressure from Rassam. Rassam had to back out. They'd have late. Having a quick look. Saviour hasn't got away from Nils, G-Star and Rassam yet. So Saviour under pressure, 4.6 off the back of Armour at this point in time, as Rassam got damage to his wing. No, he didn't. I thought he just looked it. So we're doing well so far, but damage everybody. We're doing very, very well. Indeed, some fantastic racing. The Tier 0 boys giving us everything at the end of this season. Chris, are you struggling with your tyres a little bit, my friend? Or the dirty airs? He's pitting again! Please give us an insight, Mr. Bailey.
Saviour is also in. So I couldn't really speak much. I would have been in big trouble.
So Saviour's in, yeah.
Right, let's go.
Actually says, yeah, he learned his lesson about mentioning that particular motor vehicle. I know, I do. I am a veteran. I do know better. That is why I created the commentator's curse for MRC. And unfortunately, Mr. Hardy got very, very good at it.
He's excellent at it,
he
especially
is very,
in the
very
case of myself.
Yeah,
when he's impeccable.
He is. Mr. Hardy is fantastic at the commentator's curse. Mr. Pratt is pretty good. Mr. Edens also is very good yourself. So it is one of those things. If you have to pass the bar, and passing the bar by is commentator curse. I do believe GTS and Mr. Mustang on their first commentary have also given the commentator's curse. It was definitely Lewis did as well on his first time out. But here we are, folks. Just over 10 laps to go. Armour finds himself the championship leader in second place with Colin Nels. Chris comes out in fifth. Nice clean air ahead of you, my friend. So I'm sure you look to push towards the end. Use that fresh rubber to close that gap.
That's the plan.
Yeah, absolutely. Polsky a little bit further back. Saviour. Clean air. Colin Pitts as well from third. They're not fancying long stints on the tyres this evening. What were you feeling with the hards? Were they just starting to lose that bit of grip?
The pace is still there on them, it's just that the consistency in the slides come in and that bit of comfort on them drops. So you can drag them out to the end, or you can pit. It's quite similar in terms of outright pace, it's just how comfortable do you feel on the tyre.
Yeah,
and ultimately pitting gives you that little bit more confidence and assurance in the tyre, really. So. And Colin's come out behind Polsky. There's your update. So Polsky gets the undercut on Colin.
Yeah, they were both very close. You weren't, you all three of you, and yeah, that just shows the difference, isn't it? That one lap and that extra pace that you can have, even though they're cold, the hard tyres, it just shows that the difference that you've got and the confidence, the overall grip, is, even though they might not be feeling too great. Yeah, they're there. Colin very, very close to Polsky, and the braking just goes a little bit too deep. That's going to allow Saviour to get a little bit closer, maybe just outside the DRS. But it's got a good drive though, down the second DRS straight. Let's have a look at Notorious. Notorious is asking me if I can throw a commentator's curse already. To Bobo. I'm not that cruel to Hannes. I'm not, of course, ex-commentator with myself, so yeah, I can't be that cruel to him. Yeah, GTS in medium tyres for GTS. That'll go nicely to the end. That's going to be interesting to see his pace, where he feeds back out. I think he's going to feed out. Well, he's going to be close to you, my friend. I think he's going to be a little bit. That's going to be tight on exit.
He's going to be right alongside me on the exit.
He certainly is. Look at this, through turn 2, turn 3, the side by side. Chris is there. Wow, there's GTS on the mediums as well. Just ahead into the break, and that's going to give Chris the better line through the hairpin. He's going to get the drive. He's got the heat in the tyres, and he's also going to have the DRS.
Let him use his battery.
Sega still stuck in 6 behind Colin and Polsky. Armour Red, championship leader. Chris goes for the move. Look at this further back. I've got a pick from you, Chris. Saviour on Polsky gets the move done. Important for Saviour to try to get that move done as quick as possible. And Saviour now into 5th. He's going to have the DRS on Colin, who's also... I have no idea who's got DRS nowadays. I think everybody's got DRS with yourself and GTS. GTS retakes second, but 18 seconds is the gap to the leader. 8 more laps to go. Is Armour going to try to eke this one out?
I think he will. If I were him, I would try it. It's worth a gamble.
I mean, I'm not going to be biased in the box at all. We love Saviour. We love Armour. They are fantastic advocates for MRC. If I was Armour, yeah, you would. You can lose a second a lap. GTS has actually taken that this lap from Armour. You can lose that.
2 seconds a lap and he'd still be on the podium at the worst.
Yeah, and Saviour has got to get through Colin, yourself, and GTS and win this race. Finish ahead of Armour. Armour's tyres will be 17 laps old. They won't feel good, but if he can keep the pace, if he can just keep consistency, He can do it. There's 3/10 in the first sector alone, but look at the battle. Saviour is pushing on Colin. He needs to make these positions for his championship to add one more to his collection. Inside, into the chicane, gets the move done. Colin doesn't fight it too much. He knew that Saviour was alongside, and now he's got... Well, this is going to be a fun battle. Have we ever seen this one before? Mr. Alex Giuseppe against Chris Bailey. But
yep.
he had to defend against Colin.
Many a time.
We certainly have over the seasons, over the eons, and the multitude of races we have had.
At this point, Saviour's like Thanos from the Avengers collection of films, just collecting trophies like gemstones.
He does, doesn't he? 7-time champion, I think he is. 6 or 7-time champion.
This might be 8. I can't remember. I've lost count how many times he's beaten me at the final.
You need to focus, my friend. You do not need
I'm
to.
trying. Because he's right behind me.
He is. He certainly is. And I tell you what, 2 seconds that lap to GTS with Armour. Armour's going to be a bit
Armour's
nervous.
going to the end for me. He's not pitting now.
No, he needs to.
No point pitting here.
Absolutely. You're right.
If he hangs on, fair dinkum to him. But
absolutely.
His tyres are going to drop in the next 3 laps.
Yeah, they
and
are.
that's when he's going to start losing about 3 seconds a lap, maybe more.
Yeah, especially. Yeah,
we'll be with him. Right, the last lap or 2, we'll all be right with him.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's 15 seconds now. That gap, that was 18 seconds. Only a lap ago. Oh, we are in for a few... Well, Bobo, to be fair, mate, you called that a little while ago. The little bit of drama coming later on. There is probably some drama coming at the end of Season 18 here in Tier 0 Championship Showdown. Saviour is fighting with Mr. Bailey, and Saviour with the DRS gets through into 3rd place. Has he got the tyres? Probably has. He definitely has, hasn't he? He's going to be pushing to go with GTS. Medium tyres for GTS. He's going to be pushing on. Don't forget, Armour just needs to finish ahead of Saviour. Saviour needs to finish ahead of Armour. And the championship is going to swing. Is it going to Britain? Is it going to Germany? Well, 5 more laps, ladies and gentlemen. We will find out. Oh, my goodness me. Polsky's struggling to stick with the top 5. He's dropped further back. Nels and G-Star still going at it. He's got the other Haas as well. And Rassam on the comeback trail. Had that unfortunate lock the rear early on in lap 1. And he's on the fight back. Rassam started 2nd there with his teammate Sternberg in 11th, a bit further back. He's sort of on his own. Kisa Sozi in 10th on his own. A little bit of a lonely wrist. But good race once again from Steve in 10th place. A few gaps further down the field. We haven't forgotten you all. We have got Loppy 12th, 2.2 seconds behind Sternberg, who's got that 3-second penalty. Dumas Hornet. Then Singletrack, who has served his 10-second penalty, finds himself in 14th place. Good gap of 9 seconds ahead of his teammate, but trying to close down on Dumas Hornet, which will be interesting towards the end. Nels is having a look at G-Star. Nels trying to eke it out side by side through the chicane. Wow, Nels goes a little bit deep, a little bit wide, and that's allowed Rassam to come through, but Rassam's also got the DRS. Rassam steaming through, and in 2 corners, Rassam now back up into 7th, the man who started 2nd. Oh, it's a small consolation for him, I must admit. I'm sure he'll be a bit upset, the South African man, but he is there into 7th place.
Rassam's American, not South African.
Oh, apologies.
Yeah, he's from the US of A.
Wow, okay. I do apologise. Sorry, Rassam. Now then, 4.5 laps to go. Gap 11.6 seconds. Championship on the line. We have seen a few championships decided this week. We saw Tier 3 decided with GTS and Nels. And now we have got Armour against Saviour. Folks, do hit the thumbs up button. We've got a few more laps to go of this season. Saviour pushing as hard as he possibly can. 12 likes so far. Come on, let's get to 15, 16 likes. If you haven't done it already, it takes seconds to do, folks. You have the time. Please do, and do, if you haven't already, get involved in the chat. Please vote for your drive of the day. Actually, let's vote. Do we think that Saviour can catch GTS and pass? Do we think Saviour and GTS can catch Armour and pass
Yes.
before the end
Yes to
of
both.
this race. Chris is saying yes to both, that they can do it. I want to see this in the YouTube chat, folks. Come on, get yourselves involved. Nearly within a second now of GTS. This is going to go down to the wire. Rassam, GTS, G-Star. I keep getting mixed up, those two. Bobo says they won't. He's thinking they've got enough. We've got 4 laps to go. So it is going to be nip and tuck. It is very, very nip and tuck as Rassam has pitted. I guess that 3-second warning. I think that will go into the stewards there, I think. And spending the bit and has retired. Alrighty then. Time for a good result there as well. Don't know what happened there. Unless that was a personal issue, I'm sure the stewards will look at that one afterwards. That's upsetting for Rassam. He's having a very good race, battling with G-Star and his teammate. But that now allows Nels to have a free shot at G-Star. Sternberg dropping off the back of Kaiser Soze at the moment. He's got Thomas Hornet for and Loppy for company. Very much so. Nels gets through with the DRS. 9.6 seconds is the gap. We've got... Oh, I can't go.
As I said, at this point in the race, it's 3 to 4 seconds a lap is what he could be losing, depending on how Saviour's tyres are feeling. If they're anything like mine, it won't work. But he's got more pace, so his tyres are fine. Yeah, quite clearly.
He is right under the rear wing of GTS, who is going to be struggling towards the end of this race. He's on 5-lap medium tyres. We've seen people at 7-8 laps really struggle with the overall grip, so he is going to be struggling. 3 laps to go, folks. GTS going to eke this out as long as he possibly can. Can he keep Saviour at bay? I don't think he's going to be able to. We've got 9 seconds, the gap. Saviour behind GTS. He's going to have the DRS. As it gets to the detection point outside of turn 4 and 5.
He's got to pass him this lap, surely.
Yeah, he will. 9 seconds is the gap. There in the top of your screen, right the way down the straight, is the leader. And the championship leader as well to boot. Saviour's got the DRS. He's just trying to play this smart. We know how clever the German is. Plays it smart. Oh, GTS goes very deep. Saviour had a little bit of a look. I think he got caught a little bit by surprise. Let's have a look. On board. He's using some of that battery level. He is pushing on. I'd imagine GTS also using that battery level. Is it going to be close coming in to the long left-hander? Saviour looks to the inside line. GTS taking the outside line. Has he got the grip? They're side by side through the exit. GTS is still there. Little bit of wheel banging for them both. Excuse me, I lost my voice a little bit, but Saviour's through after the wheel banging. Saviour into second place. 8 seconds is the gap. 2 laps to go.
It's doable. The tyre life difference, it's doable.
And I have just lost my voice. Wow. Well, I'm glad we've got a little bit of a breather after this one, because, wow, great racing, GTS, very, very close, and a little bit of wheel banging. GTS not wanting to give up that position, using everything he possibly could in order to keep that second place, to hold the German at bay. But now 7.4 seconds, 4 seconds a lap is needed, and that will come down to the final corner as well. I wonder if Saviour's going to get the DRS off his teammate, who might be a lap down. I don't think he's going to be close enough. GTS thought about having a look into turn 6, wasn't able to make it happen. But let's have a look on board with the Aston Martin. A little bit snaky through the exit, but Saviour's battery is flashing. Is this going to allow GTS to have a run at him into the long left-hander? GTS on the inside. Saviour sweeps across and holds it. Gap 6.7 seconds as the other McLaren gets out the way. Very fair. Well done, Lucas. Full respect to you there. But where is Armour? Where is he? He's coming into the final 2 cars to start the final lap of the race. He's got 6.5 second gap to the chasing duo behind. This for the championship. 6 seconds is the gap. Where's Saviour coming to the final corner? There's Armour into turn 1. They can now see each other. This is coming down to the final 3 miles. Wow, this is so close call. Another 3 seconds, unfortunately for his wanting in his battle with Mr. Bailey. Polsky Another 6 seconds down the road. Nels has got through on G-Star as well, but his medium tyres will not feel very good at all at this stage. Mr. Armour, where is he? Halfway down the back straight. There he is. There are the chasing duo further behind. Now then, only 2/3 of a lap to go for Steve to get this championship wrapped up at the final time of asking. He's had to do it the hard way. Qualified down 5th position, had to make it work. Saviour, well, tried the two-stop strategy. It's worked back for him. He had that disconnect as well. What a charge back this has been from Saviour. He is now in second, battling with GTS. GTS is not giving this one up at all. He's making Saviour work for it, but he can't quite make it happen this time round. They've taken 2 seconds out of Armour, but it's not going to be enough because Armour's coming through the hotel section for the final time, and for the final time this season. Steve is coming through the second last corner, and he just picks his braking point, takes it nice and neat, and it's Armour. It's going to take the Tier 0 championship. Wow,
well done, Steve.
From Saviour, finishes second, gave it absolutely everything. GTS in third. Colin is going to come across, well, actually Chris fourth as well after penalties. Chris
now
in
he lets
fourth.
me go.
Great.
Now he lets me pass.
Polsky is going to cross the line in 6th as well. G-Star ahead of Nels, got through on that final lap. G-Star 7th ahead of Nels. And then we go back to Soze. I'm trying to take a breath.
Saviour with that disconnect, that really has cost him the title, to be honest, because he was P1 when it happened, and Armour was P5, P6 at the time, so...
Yeah. And it dropped Saviour down to about 12th as well, so, yeah, big drop down, wasn't it, for that, for him.
Jeez,
so,
yeah.
Soze in 9th, Dumas Hornet in 10th. There's Loppy and Sternberg doing battle over the line. Sternberg has the penalty, unfortunately, so I think Single Track does take 12th in the end. Good fight back from Single Track. He had the spin early on as well. Sternberg 13th. Smith is going to come across the line in 14th. So he's coming through, and then we have Mavic Mustang as well. Good race, only 2 DNFs as well so far. Vans and Lucas, unfortunately, a lap down. Smith. And then Mavic Mustang, the final man, on the lap 2, cross the line. So there we are. Everybody across the line. And our champion for Tier 0 Season 18 is Armour Red. Steve has done it. He had to do it the hard way. A little bit fortunate, as we mentioned, and you mentioned as well, Chris, that the disconnect for Saviour is just, as you said, probably costing the championship, or at least a good fight at the championship. Would that have made Armour copy the two-stop? Would it have made the strategy that little bit different? Possibly, and probably. I think it would have done. But Alex gave it absolutely everything this race, and he is well deserved. So unlucky for how it's played out, but Armour kept his cool, made hay when he could, kept the gaps, kept his tyres intact as well towards the end. He was losing, well, it was 3 seconds on that final lap that he lost, but it was just enough, and he is now joining the Hall of Fame of MRC once more, and he will take that championship. Driver of the day to Mr. Bailey from the game. Well done, my friend. The race winner's Armour, fastest lap 4, Saviour. Sternberg gets the most overtakes, so congrats to him, and Soze with the cleanest driver. Pending Stewart's inquiries, Armour is the champion, finishing in first. Saviour in second, GTS in third, Chris in fourth, Colin in fifth, Polsky sixth, G-Star in 7th. How many times have I done that tonight? Nels in 8th, Kesa in 9th, Dumas Hornet 10th, ahead of Loppy in 11th, Single Track in 12th, Sternberg 13th, Smith 14th, and the final point scorer is Maverick in 15th. Seb Mail 16th, ahead of Vans, Lucas, and the 2 DNFs. Rassam, unfortunately retired very randomly in the pits, and Zombie, unfortunate for him as well, in the pit lane. I mean, I'm not going to ask yourself, Chris, because I know you were racing. So I'm going to have to try and give a driver of the day. And honestly, with the amount of action,
I'm going to Saviour, personally. The guys had to come back from mid-pack with a disconnect in a title fight, and came within 3.5 seconds of the race win and the title, despite a significant disconnect at a crucial part of the race. Which,
Yeah.
you know what? He was leading the race when it happened. He was on pole position. He's fought back from the back to P2. Come on, that's some significant control of the car and your emotional state.
Yeah.
So well done to him.
No, I mean, that's a very valid point, mate. I can't dispute that one, my friend. I think you're right there. I think, Xavier is going to be our driver of the day for the final time in Season 18. And ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is it for Season 18. We are done, and we have crowned 5 champions this week and the last 2 weeks. So, yeah, we are going to take, I was going to say a little bit of a break, but we're not taking that much of a break, are we, Chris? We have got our Winter Series starting next Wednesday, I think it is.
Yes, indeed. Next week we will be cracking on, and then we have the Friday charity race, and then more Winter Series races the following week. And then the big man comes to give us all car parts and sim parts and potatoes if you've been a bad boy like Connor Hardy.
Yeah,
so happy days.
It certainly is, yes. As Chris mentioned there, we have a very special charity race hosted by our own baby Hornet for a very fantastic, incredible cause. That is on Friday the 12th. That is a very long race. We're doing a full qualifying session, all 3 parts, followed by a 100% race. More details to follow, but yes, we have got the Winter Series starting Wednesday evening, so please do join us. Ring the bell if you haven't already, and do join us. It'll be great fun. And a lot of laughs in the commentary box as well. But there's Season 18, folks. There it is. Thank you so much, every single member of MRC. Thank you so much to all the commentary team for bringing the action and the fun this season. All the stewards as well for their decisions. All of the admin team for their incredible hard work behind the scenes, day in, day out, to make this league as incredible as it is. And of course, who can forget our drivers, our wonderful drivers, nearly 100 of you now back in MRC, which is fantastic to see. So again, if you want to join us, I'm just about to update the Discord link in the YouTube bio, so give us 10-15 minutes and that'll be updated, so please do join us, and I will be waiting at the other side to welcome you to the league. So Mr. Bailey, for the final time this season, thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for joining me.
No, pleasure was all mine, my friends.
Thank you. It is. It's a great season, my man. And yes, we look forward to seeing you in, the 7 days' time for our season spectacular. Thank you so much, and congratulations to Armour once again. Take care, folks, and we'll see you very, very soon. Have a lovely evening, and good night.